And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Well, he might have wanted to just let that one go to see if it would go into the end zone, but makes the fair catch at the 5. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. On target. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Nair. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He wants to throw it again. Looking to take a shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Quarterback checking off. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Going up top on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Gators will boot away to start the second half. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and makes it. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
All kinds of time before he fires right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. He's looking to throw it. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Back to throw, it's Raiola. This time he's got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Huskers in the hurry up.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Lagway. Throws to the back. Fires into traffic, picked off. Touchdown, Huskers! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Looking for the two-point try. Snaps it in the shotgun. Buys a little time with his feet. Jumped on top of the pile.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They move the tight end all over. On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Nebraska 19, Florida 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Motion from the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. And that is incomplete. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads it left. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Everything went right on that play except the receiver going out of bounds. It's late in the fourth. You've got the lead. You're just trying to bleed the clock as much as possible. Just got to have better awareness on the field.
The give as they work on that clock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing...
Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Quarterback will audible. To throw, it's Lagway. Takes his shot. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Gators are in the hurry-up. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. On second down, wants to throw it. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The handoff to Johnson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Lagway. Finds his back in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Turns it loose. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll put the tight end in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got him downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Got it in the middle, it's Fedot. And an explosive play, has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Floyd. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
He's looking for a man on second down. Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Got room on the return. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a